All right, welcome to the first episode of the podcast that does not have a name. I'm your host Bisley, and I'm here with Slimesicle, Grizzly, and Kind of Fiction.
Hey, what's up? Welcome
Hey,
to the
yo.
first episode of the podcast. I'm your host Slimesicle, here with Bisley, Condi, and Grizzly right here.
Hey
the
guys,
studio.
how's it going? We're in the Just Roll With It studio today. We're recording the podcast. I'm here with Bisley, Slimesicle, and Grizzly, and this is the first episode of the podcast.
Of the podcast.
The
this
podcast.
Is it. This is the one.
We're four white guys in a Discord call recording a podcast. It
And
doesn't get any
now,
better than
let's
this.
all hear it for our host of the podcast, Grizzly.
Grizzly, yeah. Our
Host of the show. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Love this guy.
Love him.
Hey guys.
He's just got a way about him, man. He's just got something about him.
He just got it. That's why he's the host. That's why he
he's
is.
the host.
That's why
God
he is.
bless.
Now, this is not to be confused with the Just Roll With It podcast. There will be absolutely no rolling on this show.
Says you.
It's just with it, pretty much, right?
We're just with
That's
it. We're just
Just
with
with
it,
it,
man.
yeah.
We're just with it.
We're
I'm
just
rolling
with
right
it.
now.
No, you can't do that.
Rolling with the vibe.
You can't do that.
That's the new
You can't do
podcast
that.
name.
We're still
Rolling
keeping
with
that
the
roll.
vibe.
Not here.
Yeah, no
Not here, dude.
rolling. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to dive into a couple topics. And the first one I actually have here is, I wrote this down. Haven't really been feeling this podcast lately. I want to have some reasons why we should stay together or split apart as this podcast. It hasn't really been working for me lately.
You just gave
Surely.
me an idea, man. Let's call this podcast Diving in the Deep End.
It has been 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It has been 2 minutes.
I just I want to hear the pros and cons from you because I'm not sure. We've had a
Okay.
good run. We've had a really good run.
Yeah, I've had a good run.
All right, I think something interesting we could talk about is, and I've been asked a couple times, like how we all met, like how we came together and formed a show.
Yeah, and this is how we fell apart. This podcast.
They gave me a new idea for the podcast name. Can we call it How I Met Your Podcast Mates?
No, no. That's
Okay, well,
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
I mean, Grizzly pretty much introduced me to all of you. And I DM'd Grizzly a long time ago because my name was also Grizzly. And I called him an imposter because he's fake. He's a liar. He's not
He was
Grizzly.
sus.
I've
He
been
was
the real
being
one the whole
sus.
time. Just
Oh
being
my
sus.
God.
But I've moved on since then, and now I am Bisley. But I mean, I pretty much just met you guys, I don't know, like playing games, just bullshitting. I think, Charlie, we actually met in a D&D game.
Did we?
Yeah.
It's gonna be really awkward when it gets to my turn. By the way.
yeah.
Why?
Because what? Do you not remember? Do you not remember
Who's next?
all the time? What? You don't remember all the times we played
Wow.
Escapists 2 together,
Wow.
Charlie? Just me and you, trying to escape from prison together like brothers.
Is it your turn? Is that what's happening?
From Charlie's perspective, we all just spawned in his life.
Dude, it straight up feels like that. It feels like one day I was just added to a fucking group chat and like accepted all these friend requests, and then it was like it just always been in that position.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair.
That's what happened.
That's kind of the deal. Yeah.
Bisley spent 19 years loading into my life, and then just
There
appeared
was a
one
long
day.
loading screen, and now I'm here.
Did we meet playing Escapist 2 or Overwatch?
No. So
Overwatch.
we met at
that
first time was
exists.
okay. Here's the deal.
Let's go
I
inside the
met
mind of Condi
Grizzly.
and
Grizzly
find out.
messaged me, watched my video. He was like, "I like your voice. We should play Overwatch." And we played Overwatch, and I was like, "Oh, we're epic." Then I think the first time we actually ever talked, Charlie, was in your PUBG video. Like that was
a
the
great
first
video.
time ever. It is a good
Fun
video.
video.
I have fond memories of hiding in bushes with you. So like, yeah, I don't know. And then after that, we just started playing Escapists and stuff a lot, and just like
Bro.
hanging out. And then we started Divinity, the classic.
Dude, we have a little group chat called Divinity.
Yeah.
We tried to we can't.
We were so angry at version 2. We just made it die, virginity.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to be in there for reasons.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
'Cause
spelled
I
like
was-
that.
I was one of them.
Give them context for this because we're just saying things right now.
Yeah, so Divinity, we have played Divinity Original Sin 2 at least 15 times, and every time we play it, we never get off of the first island.
It's like the first 5% of the game, and we always go
Yeah.
into it like we are just like ablaze. We're ready to go. We do like one huge session. We beat the tutorial, and we're like, "Fuck yeah, guys! Same time next week." And everyone's like, "Well, I'm busy." and then we come back a month later, and we forget the characters we have made, and we're like, "All right, guys, this is the one." And we start the entire thing over again, do the exact same thing.
Yep.
So we can't disband that until we beat Divinity.
Yep. Yeah. We had to lose our divinity.
We can't disband that effort. What do you mean? Are you trying to stop being friends?
No, I'm saying I said the same thing as you were saying, because we're never gonna beat that fucking game. That's literally
like the tiny little thread that sustains our friendship is the fact that we've never beaten Divinity Original Sin 2.
This is true. I think if we beat it, we would all just
I think we'd fall apart instantly.
We would distance. We would
I think
drift apart.
I'd be done with this podcast.
We would drift apart.
Dude, that makes two of us, Connie, that would be done with this podcast.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you want me to be done with the podcast, let's beat the game.
Once again, it's been less than 10 minutes, and it's the fourth time you've tried to leave the show.
I'm just fucking sick of it, dude. I'm sick of it here. I don't.
No more. I feel like we've talked about everything there is to talk about, man. We've just
yeah, that's it. I guess
the
that's a
show's
wrap.
been running. The show ran, and I think it's best to end things on a high note.
This isn't a high note. This is a low note. We're leaving on bad terms.
Do you have too many other shows you gotta go to? Is that why you want to leave?
He's too much of a big guy.
Popular,
so what I've
too
changed.
popular.
So what I've changed.
Get on a couple Minecraft SMPs, and Slimesicle has changed.
Go back to Chommy in it on Dream SMP, Charlie.
No. I'm Burger.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Bunger.
That's what they love.
Can we get hashtag Slimesicle has changed trending so that the
Don't
Twitter
get
guy
that
talks
trending,
about
you
it?
absolute asshole.
That's all, bro. You've already been trending twice. Might as well.
Might as well get the third one
decipher it.
The fucking Twitter caption guy. Fans are furious that Charlie Slimesicle has changed.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
Former friends and podcast mates on the Talking With It podcast. I couldn't think of a name.
Huge drama ensues when friends discover that Charlie Slimesicle has changed, fans are outraged.
I think it's so awesome that the Twitter caption guy has just agreed to call you Charlie Slimesicle.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened, but it happened.
I've
got to legally change my last name.
And every time I see
SCU drama?
tab,
SCU
don't bring up
drama.
the SCU right now. My introduction to all of you, was just basically through Grizzly and Condi. I think the first time I talked to you was in a call where you and Grizzly talked about anime for 2.5 hours. And I sat there in just dead silence, staring at a wall. That's pretty much my first memory.
Me and Grizzly
with
were talking about either Persona 5 or anime, guaranteed at that time. Those are the only two things we ever talk about.
That really set the bar for the conversations to come. Start of a beautiful friendship.
Truly.
Yeah, Grizz, how did you come into this?
Well, I birthed this.
Well, yeah, you birthed. I mean, like
it was my own hips.
How did you meet everyone?
My own hips birthed this. I feel like you've already told half the story. I met Bisley the way he said I met him. I met Connie the way he said I met him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Charlie on accident.
On accident?
Make it sound like we bumped into the subway together one day. And like our hands brushed for too long.
Well, it was
a nice hand brush. Like I've heard this story a lot before.
This is gonna end in a bit where you leave, right? So, or do I take it serious? Do I tell the real story?
Tell the story. Tell the story.
Okay. So when I was 15 years old,
everyone that doesn't know,
I'm telling the real story. When I was 15 years old, I was walking home from school. I had to walk home.
The fuck?
And I got a message saying, "Would you like to record Trouble in Terrorist Town?" Now, I was a really small YouTuber, so having friends, this was my first time having any friends.
It's true. You don't get friends until you get some subs. That's how it works.
Dude, I barely had like 100 subs, and I didn't know. This guy liked my content. He wanted to record with me. This was new to me. So I started running home because I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late to the Trouble in Terrorist Town recording. Charlie's in this recording. And that's how we met. And we didn't really talk much until I asked him one day to sing Breaking Free with me for a video. And then after that, it's pretty much history.
That's classic. That's
Wait,
a
so
classic
that's the
video
real
too.
story?
After that, we were soaring and flying, baby.
Bro, that's such a fucking wholesome story. You were just like rushing home to
I did. I ran all the way there. I was
meet this
sweating when I
recording
got
time.
there. Yeah. It
Dude,
was me.
I remember
it was,
those TTT recording sessions. I don't know how the fuck you stuck with me. I know I was so obnoxious in those when I was a kid, I feel like.
I called myself Swag McPop-Tart, so.
You what?
It does not get
You
better
were
than
not
that. Yeah.
Swag McPop-Tart.
That's awesome.
That's what I called myself.
I know what I saw in you. I know what I saw in you.
That is illegal. You legally cannot be named Swag McPop-Tart.
It's in the Constitution.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure if you search Twitter and you search Grizzly Swag McPop-Tart, it'll come up.
All right, guys. If the world ended right now, if there was an apocalypse, what would we do to survive? I think the first thing we need to establish is how did the world end? Let's do one.
Yeah,
let's
I think
do.
that's important. What kind of
let's-
apocalypse?
I'm thinking one word story to see how the world ended.
Okay.
Oh yes, you know
Yes,
the way to my heart, Charlie. You really do. Okay, okay.
Go ahead and
Who gets
start.
to start? Don't let me start. Don't let me start. I always start.
Fine, I'll start and we can loop back around.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone.
Would I go after you?
Nope.
Yes. Yeah. What?
No,
All
we're
right,
going.
sure.
We're going.
Oh, loop around. I thought we were
Yeah.
going backwards.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Everyone.
Do I go after you?
I fucking hate one word story on this
Bro.
podcast so much.
No,
There's literally
no.
nothing that
Listen,
pisses me off
Charlie,
more.
Charlie, please, we can do it.
No, come on.
We can do it. No, I promise. I'll
What do you
go
want?
after
What do
you.
you want
No,
to loop or do you
I'll
want to
go
go
after
backwards?
you. I'll go after. Wait, are we going backwards or am I going after you?
Well,
Decide.
the last thing I heard was Bisley said, "Oh, we're going back around." Okay, got it. And so I was like, "Okay."
And then he was
Bisley's going after
completely
him.
fucking silent.
I thought it was.
No, you're going after Charlie Bisley. Okay.
I'm gonna go next, and it'll be fine. It'll be good.
It's
All
gonna be
right,
great.
all right, Bisley. I'm starting again. Gas.
Okay. Exploded.
Into
Earth.
And
Then
peanuts.
Erupted.
from.
my.
All right, so here's the situation. Earth has a gas leak, and then it explodes, and then peanuts are. Okay, we can't really. There's no way to survive this apocalypse because everyone dies from peanuts come out of their ass and they die.
Yeah, it's a
You
rare
shit,
disease.
you shit peanuts
Sure,
out of your
called
ass, you die.
Peanut assitis.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's a rough
It's not
one.
good, it's not good.
Penis.
Peen-
You know what?
We're
I'll
five.
stay on the
We're five.
podcast. I'll
Okay,
stay on the
okay.
podcast.
All right,
We got
all right.
penis in this bitch.
Okay, so let's just go with like gas exploded.
No,
like,
I think we should totally start over. I think we should 100% start over.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Why don't you take it from the top and then we'll just do this. We'll just loop back around. You start.
Rodents.
Okay.
Bit.
My.
Well,
This is supposed to be the apocalypse. If I just say dad, like rodents bit my dad. All right. Rodents bit my. I'm gonna say. Entire.
Family. Continent. Everyone.
my entire continent.
Okay, rodents bit my entire continent. You pick up.
Mhm.
Infecting.
Oh.
Yes.
17.
Billion.
Holy
Million.
shit. Trillion.
You can't.
He did.
That's up.
I did.
Okay, sure. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Rats.
How would that end the world? Okay.
I think just the fact that there's 17 billion million trillion rats is
Guys.
already problematic
Why
enough.
do you
okay?
like one word story? You are Bisley, you're such an asshole, bro.
I hate to say this, but like, I think it's time to retire one word story.
We try it every time, and you always say, "I'm so
try.
excited to do one word story," and then we're like, "There's my rats bit my family, and now there's 17 billion trillion rats," and it's you know what?
And also
No.
there's peanuts in my ass.
No, he said rodents bit his continent. And then
Okay,
infected
so let's just say the
17
Black
million
Plague
rats.
came around, and instead of killing people, it turned everyone into mutant rats.
All right,
That's what
everyone is
happened.
rats. Everyone is rats.
How do we survive this?
Vermin
I got my
type,
plan.
basically. Except
Sure, I guess. Never played it.
sure, it's just rat zombies.
What are you
Just
relying
rat-
on?
yeah,
Video
rat
games?
zombies.
This is real
Come
life,
on.
kid. You're dead. You're dead. The rats.
Real life?
The rats
Wow, you're
feast.
dead.
The rats feast.
Yeah, I dead.
They
Bisley,
eat you.
Bisley,
You're dead.
you go. You go.
All right. How do I survive? I'm from
Yep.
Florida.
Okay.
He's got a point.
That's it.
All right.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm good.
Any details on that or no?
Nope. I mean, that should speak
Does
for
Florida
itself, I
does
think.
Florida not have rats?
And it's got Florida men. I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I have.
Well,
Sure. Let's hear it. I can start with something real, guys. Since you're all gonna be rats when this happens.
well,
is what it
wait.
sounds like.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
have
be a
something
rat. All
very
right.
real.
All right,
Okay.
buddy. I see a couple whiskers sprouting over there.
Hey, maybe I want to be a rat, huh?
Here's
What's
what I
wrong
do.
with being a rat?
First place I go.
Uh-huh.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Find the suit.
Mouse.
Find the Chuck E. Cheese suit. Find the animatronic. Tear out the machinery. Wear it. Bam.
You're gonna flap yourself.
Bam. I'm a rat myself. They're never gonna suspect me. I think he's a rat. He's not a mouse. I think he's a rat now. Got the Chuck E. Cheese suit on. What do I need? Food, water. What do I do? Make a big hole, put cheese at the bottom. Who's gonna go there? The rats. Trap the rats. Eat the rats. Food's taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna
Now
eat the rats?
you're gonna eat
Eat
the
the rats.
infected rats. What if now you don't know
I didn't think
if
about this.
heating up these rats is gonna get rid of this infection, or virus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
like,
know. Yeah,
and like,
Charlie,
does this infection also infect cows and other livestock?
see,
you know?
this is important to know because I was gonna say my second step would be to get a bunch of cows so I can mass produce cheese.
Of
so I can
course.
essentially-
Why
I can
you just eat
move.
the cow?
I'll be so powerful though. Like I could get on a rat and then get like one of those like a big cheese stick and hold it out in front. Have
Yeah,
like a,
yeah.
That would
I could
work,
have
that
like a
would
whole
work.
ass battalion.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go. It's hard to survive the rodent apocalypse, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so first things first is I'll grab a robe and a stick, and then I will find some mutagenic ooze and a few
Jesus.
turtles.
Oh god.
This is just
And-
Ninja Turtles.
And then I'm gonna go down into the sewer,
Oh,
and I'm
no.
gonna step on my pet rat's tail, and he's gonna run into the ooze, and then we're gonna combine, and then I'm gonna be a rat person,
What?
and then
So
the turtles
you're
are
gonna-
the turtles are gonna go into the ooze too, and they're gonna be turtle people,
You're
and then
just
I'm gonna call myself Master.
Master what?
Master what? Yeah.
Hey, you know that staff you got earlier? Well, you were trying to shift your weight on it a little wrong, and you got a little something in your hand there.
What is this, D&D, bro? What is this, D&D?
Yeah, it's D&D.
Yeah, it's D&D now.
We don't do this on that show.
You're right. You're
Okay.
right. We said no rolling.
Okay. You're all fucking dead. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You all died. You know.
would say
How,
that.
dude?
I
I'm
would
literally
say-
one of them.
Well, yeah, because you literally sacrificed yourself
gave
to.
in.
You gave in.
No,
you
no, no,
fucking
no, I'm-
weakling.
I'm not. That's not giving in.
That's given. You became a rat. That's the
whole like
antithesis.
the objective is to not be a rat, and your first idea to not
Was
become
to
a rat
become
was
a
to
rat.
become a rat.
That's not how this works, bro.
That's actually very valid.
I have a very, very, very just foolproof plan. Okay,
Okay, probably not.
No,
Sure.
Master Splinter is a person.
he's a rat person.
He's a rat.
What
He's
would you
definitely
do,
a rat.
Condi? What would you do, Condi?
Okay, I would do nothing. You know why?
All right.
Because Alberta doesn't have rats.
But it
But
would.
that's not how the apocalypse
not
works.
how it
Well,
works.
Too bad. Alberta doesn't
Guys,
have.
listen.
We have an anti-rat program, and we
That's
haven't
not
had
how
rats
that-
since
you're lying.
1950.
You're a liar.
And we're not gonna start having rats now because
Nope.
of some stupid fucking
Sorry.
apocalypse.
Sorry,
you know?
this is bullshit.
That's not how
just
this works.
bullshit.
No,
This
no.
is bullshit lies.
Your excuse was Florida, man. I have a but there's rats
Okay,
in Florida.
yeah, but like, all right. I have a real suggestion, all right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not just gonna be selfish and protect myself. I'm talking everybody here.
I'm googling rat
Okay.
defenses. I'm googling rat defenses as we speak.
Just roll with a bunker, right? We all get in
Yeah.
a bunker. Lots of guns, lots of money. All right.
Listen,
we
not
just
just
go.
guns.
We
We
just
need a
kill
flamethrower.
rats.
We need a
Wait.
flamethrower.
How to defeat
Flamethrower,
How
yeah.
to defeat rats.
Yes.
Guys, hold on. Wait. Before you continue, can we call the podcast The Bunker?
The bunker.
The bunker. That's what it's called. What are you talking about?
Just
Let's
rat.
just call it
Just
the
rat
bunker.
with it.
Just rat. No, we cannot be
can't,
called
we
just rat
can't.
with it. That veto. I veto that. I veto just rat with it. But listen, I'm telling you, I got a battle axe. I could fuck up a bunch of rats. We would be good. We would be perfectly
Okay,
fine.
what happens if you get bit by a rat? You're gonna turn into a rat.
I wouldn't. I simply would not.
That's not. This is a flawed plan.
I would kill them. I would kill them before they saw
No, you know
me.
what you're gonna wish you had right now? You're gonna wish you had 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles named after Renaissance artists. That's what you're gonna wish. And guess
That's
who has
just a
those?
dumb idea. It's just
That's
a dumb
stupid.
idea. Who
Where
the
did
fuck
you
would do
fucking come
that?
up with that, huh?
Splinter, Master Splinter.
I've got another idea. I've got another idea of something we could do right here. All
What's
right.
that?
Yeah.
All of us together, I think we should come up with a conspiracy theory. There's so many conspiracy theories out
my
there,
God.
but they're all stupid. I think we could come up with something that could really spread around.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
no.
Right.
Let's not say come up with a conspiiracy theory.
We could highlight a real conspiracy theory.
let's say unveil not a conspiracy theory, unveil our truth that we have been working
Truth.
on.
Yes.
Yes.
And that
yes.
truth that comes to you now is in fact
What if the government is holding all of the pandemic starters? You know what I mean? So like they still have one of the rats from the bubonic plague, and then
This is
in the plague,
probably
and they
a
can
real-
release it.
this is probably a real
That's-
conspiracy
That's
theory.
a real conspiracy theory. That's already.
No, it's
Listen,
not.
I'm just saying there's
Definitely
some fucked up
is.
shit. There's some fucked up shit happening in Bed Bath & Beyond, okay?
There's got to be some fucked up
There's
shit
some
happening. in
crazy
Bed Bath
shit
&
happening
Beyond.
there.
That's already a fucking.
Hey,
that's already
guys,
conspiracy theory. You're stealing the plot from Click.
Conspiracy
What?
theory. What is
the fuck
what is
up,
the
I like
fourth B?
Click.
What is the fourth B? There's a fourth B. What is it?
Bed Bath Beyond
And
bitches.
And bears, barnacles.
Bears. No,
Barnacles?
not barnacles.
Bed Bath and
Bed
Beyond
Bath
is run by
Beyond
bears.
and-
Discuss.
I can
Bed
tell
Bath-
you what it is. Bed Bath Beyond and betrayal.
This is what it-
Who
so
are they
what-
betraying, though?
so
Just
what?
sounds like a bad Drake song.
Yeah.
Cups of the shampoo.
No.
But how would we not know if it was run by bears?
Listen, I'm just saying, man, every time they go on a bear market, they fucking celebrate in Bed Bath Beyond. That shit's a
I've been in
party.
my bathtub.
Bears in my phone.
Dude. Okay.
I've never
Nobody's
listened.
gonna believe
I've
this
never
one.
listened to this guy because I typically don't listen to bear artists. Because that's right.
Drake is not a bear.
Drake is a bear.
You don't say that about Drake. You don't mean that.
Drake is
Okay.
not, he's a dragon.
Check this out. Take the D in Drake.
Uh-huh.
Take 2 of them. What do you have? Stack them
Sure.
upside one
Double
another.
D.
B.
Double D.
Drake.
B.
D-R-E-A-K. Drake. B-E-A-R.
Oh my
Bear.
god.
Uh-huh.
He's right. Drake is a bear. Wait a minute.
Fuck.
What else does this apply to?
Beyonce.
What?
Holy shit.
No way. I don't
Yeah.
buy it. I don't want to believe it.
Beyonce. Justin Timberlake.
Oh my god. Justin
Fucking,
Bieber. Holy shit.
Justin,
goes deep.
Justin Bieber.
Oh my god, that's better. What
Mariah Berry.
about the
Um,
artist? What?
The artist who's literally just called Bear.
Oh, he's
Wait
no,
a
he's
minute.
fine.
Wait a minute.
He's
Wait a
Nah,
minute.
he's good. He's not a bear.
Wait a minute.
That's not-
Oh
that's not
god.
him.
He's
Oh
clear.
god. No, this goes deeper than I thought. Grizzly.
Don't you fucking say Obama, bro. Don't you
Grizzly.
say Barack.
Grizzly.
Barama.
Yes. What's up?
You have anything you need to tell us, pal?
No.
You
Dude,
sure?
dude, if you don't have anything to tell us right now, I want you to swear. And you know what I want you to swear on? I want you to swear on hashtag swag my Pop-Tart right now.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. Yeah.
Swear.
I-
swear
I-
on swag
I-
my Pop-Tart.
I swear.
Oh, that slip up.
No.
Hey, Grizzly. Hey, Grizzly. I've got a nice granola bar in my back pocket. It'd be a shame if someone prowled up to it and stole it with their teeth.
That would be a shame.
It'd be a shame if
When-
I played dead and then you didn't realize that I was actually still alive, so you had to walk away.
Do bears
Ooh.
generally sneak up behind you and eat food out of your back pocket?
Do you want me to call an ambulance, man? Why are you playing dead?
Guys, I have I have something to say.
What's that? Is it that you're off the
No, I've
podcast?
been-
Because I mean,
I've
that
been-
makes two of
I'm
us.
kind of thinking I'm done with the podcast.
Let's
yeah.
go!
I've been keeping this to myself for a little while, and
Uh-huh.
you know, I didn't want to bring it up, but
That's okay, man. You can tell us
I think
anything.
it's finally time I tell you what the B in Bisley stands for.
No.
Balls.
Fuck you. No, it's
Dude, it's okay. I'm honored. I'm honored to have balls as a friend.
I'm not balls, guys. No, I was gonna say bear.
You're balls, dude.
No,
I'm
you're
not balls.
dude. You're
Will you please
balls.
stop calling me balls? Stop calling
You're
guys.
balls.
Guys,
Stop calling me balls right now.
If you're listening to the show
Ballsly.
right now on YouTube, can you make sure to leave a comment that just says Ballsly?
Balls.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in Brandon and Honest videos and they just call me Pisley all the time. I can't be Pisley there and
Wait,
Ballsley
oh
here.
my god, dude.
Yes, Pisley
Oh my
and
God.
Ballsley.
I can't
the
be
fourth
Pisley and Ballsley.
Dude, you're the fourth B. Bed Bath and Bisley.
Bed Bath Beyond and Bisley.
We knew it. We finally
Holy
solved
shit,
it.
we finally figured it out.
How did you find
That's
out
the
my secret?
conspiracy.
You're the fourth
How did
B,
you
Oh
find
baby.
my
out my
God.
secret? Who told you? Who
And you're
told
gonna
you
be how
my
we survived
origins?
the
So bad.
apocalypse, aren't you?
Charlie,
Yes.
you wondered why I spawned into your life.
Yeah, I did.
This is why.
I knew I should have been
came from.
suspicious ever since that day you followed me out of the Bed Bath and Beyond and never let me out of your sights again. I knew there was something
Yeah.
that was strange about that. I just I never really thought about it, you know? There's this old intro. Actually, I'm just not going to go into specifics, but in my really old videos, man, when I was a kid, I come on camera and there's this voice and it goes, "Slipesicle!" and I'm holding this exercise ball. And I just like start struggling with it for some reason. Like I'm it's like I'm like letting it like slip out of my grasp, and I'm trying to hold on to this exercise ball desperately. And like all of these, I like shittily cropped a bunch of like gaming stuff from video games. So like the portal gun just like spins into frame and then out of frame, like a shitty Minecraft dirt block just like goes in and out. And it's just like my logo like slowly appearing as I'm struggling with this exercise ball, and like cropped my own head, like my own cropped heads and different expressions are like flying out. Truly nightmarish stuff. I think it's all unlisted, so you can't find it now, but
That sounds surreal. That sounds like an amazing
yeah,
experience.
it sounds like a fever dream.
yeah, I'm not proud of my so we were actually going to talk about on this show favorite content pieces. That is what I would classify as not one of those.
It's
Yeah.
not one of those is
No.
anything but
No.
that. Well, what would be your favorite then?
That I've ever made?
Yeah. Of everything you've ever made, what's your magnum opus so far?
So honestly, I started off pretty weak with Slender episode 1, but once I hit episode 2, dude, I was in, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. Serious answer, Cookie Crit. No, I'm fucking. Skyrim VR 500 mods, probably my
That's
favorite video I've done. Yeah.
Of all time,
That's
really?
completely fair.
I like it. I love that video.
I think
is a great
probably
video.
I think it was the one that I put the most into and that I really felt rewarded at the end of. So
You know,
I would
really-
say probably that.
I really
No,
feel like it
definitely.
represents the hero's journey really perfectly as
It
well. you know,
does,
had every
man.
little-
It's a whole arc. What about you guys? What would you say favorite piece of content that you've made?
No, is it that I've been in or made?
Probably
I would say
made.
made.
I would say.
made.
Okay. Because it's usually just the latest video I've made is like my favorite until I find something that's like my magnum opus, you know? Then it's typically just like, hey, I made this video recently and I feel like it's better than the other videos I've made.
So right now, your conspiratory would be your favorite.
Yes, my conspiracy tree video.
Hey Bisley, what's yours? What's yours?
I don't know, bro. I think I gotta leave. I think I gotta go. I can't be a part of this anymore.
Dude, tell me your favorite piece of content, and then you never have to come back to the podcast again.
Sweet. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I mean, definitely the movie, man. So for those of you who don't know, I made like a movie just out of images on the internet that I put together into I just made them move on the screen. I put together the backgrounds, everything like that. And I mean, it's scuffed. It's scuffed as all hell, but also like it's fucking, I don't know. Something about putting together the whole thing like from scratch was just so satisfying for me. Like there wasn't a game that I was playing. There wasn't I mean, other people helped me with the script and stuff like that, but I still sat down and wrote out everything that happened. And I wrote the lines for people. I recorded them with everybody. And like, I wasn't even very prominent in the video, but I don't know. It's just something about like creating something from
just
what
making
seemed
it
like
from the
nothing
ground
was
up.
really-
And dude, you poured
Yeah.
so much into that shit. Like I remember being in the calls with you where you were talking about whatever creative process you were on, designing the sets in Photoshop and making the script and stuff. This took a lot from you, and I think you deserve to be proud of it. I think it really came together.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. Something about that is just really satisfying for me. And I'm really glad I made it. Even if it took 6 months. It was
Yeah.
it was something.
Well, looks like we're on the bear of the group. What do you think?
I don't have a favorite piece of content.
All right, asshole. Next topic.
All right, you bitch.
Sorry.
All right.
I like the video I did with Bisley, but not on the main channel, the one where we played Spy Party.
That's what you.
Dude, I fucking love that video so much for
That's
no
probably
reason.
one of my favorite videos, yeah.
We played Spy Party together, and it was just this energy in the call and just in the game that like it was
It was
great.
amazing,
It was
dude.
so good. It was immaculate. The vibe was pristine.
Like, that video belongs on my main channel, I think.
I love it. We should, bro. Let's just play Spy Party again. Let's just be Spy Party tubers.
Damn, I guess I need to watch this video. I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen it. Yeah.
It's
Part of
30
it
minutes
just-
long, and it's called She Can't Be Trusted.
Oh my god, wait, Bisley, can we talk about Dead Space 3?
I so badly want to talk about the video gaming experience that was Dead Space 3.
Where do we even start with this shit? Because I want to
So
just
there
like
was an
blast through it.
explosion. All right,
Hang on,
how
hang
about
on.
we
First
go
of
like
all,
bit for
everyone-
bit?
Spoilers for the plot of Dead Space 3 coming up soon. If you,
Yeah.
for some fucking reason, ever intend on playing Dead Space 3, don't listen to this very story-heavy game, very story-driven. You don't want to have these you don't want to have these plot points spoiled.
experience.
So, for the rest of you, this game is absolutely the most insane shit I've ever experienced, and it was like a 16-hour like migraine, like a
Pretty much,
migraine
yeah.
that I wanted to keep having. How
It
about
was
Bisley? You
surreal.
start the plot, and we'll go point by point.
Okay. So it starts off, you're on like an icy planet, and you're just two bros walking down the icy path, and then there's a ship, and then there's zombies, and then there's an explosion. You fall down a mountain, there's an avalanche, and then the ship comes with the avalanche, and then you get to the bottom. You walk for a little bit longer, you're trying to go find a dude. There's more zombies, more explosions, you go further down the mountain. There's another explosion, and then there's a dude, and then he shoots you both in the head, you both die, and then the game starts.
Yeah. He says, "Sorry, buddy, can't let you do that." And this whole time, like, you've been just trying to figure out how to fucking like move and shoot, and you're like, "Do what?" And then he shoots you in the head, and then the logo pops up, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And now you're Isaac Clarke from the last game, who's like washed up or something, and he lost his wife, and he's in his bedroom.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He's in his bedroom, and he's looking over at the city, and there's like a big building in the city, and he's looking at it, and he's like, "I remember when I stopped the world from ending," and then the entire building explodes and the world starts ending. and like the
insane.
president like bursts into his room and says like, "We need you one last time."
The president of what, Charlie? What was he the president of?
of Earth Go!
Of Earth Go!
And so you get with the president, and you start like running through the fucking streets, and there's like all these, like all of the cops are chasing after you. You're like working for EarthGov, but also EarthGov wants to kill you. Also,
Yeah.
there's zombies
What?
now because the building exploded.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting about the same amount of sense out of this that we did. So you're running through these streets. Right? You're getting introduced to the characters, introduced to the mechanics. Right? You're running down. And you're doing all these crazy gunfights. There's one point where the fucking police pulls out, one of the cops pulls out 2 grenades, pulls the pins, jumps on the roof of the car, screams, and then explodes, and then you roll down a fucking hill, and then just stand up and keep going. Like, there's no reason for any of that to happen. He just blows up every other police officer, including himself. You roll down a hill, and then you run into like oncoming traffic where it's like, do you remember this part?
Yeah, when you run into
there's these
oncoming
cars.
traffic.
There's cars moving really, really fast. And this is the introduction to a power called stasis, which allows you to slow things down. So it says use stasis on the cars. And you're like, oh, this is a classic video game puzzle. I'll use stasis on the cars. They'll slow down. We can pass by. So you use stasis on one of the cars. And then the second car collides with it. And then the third car collides with it. And then the fourth car collides with it. And the whole fucking like camera is just like shooting everywhere. These cars are just like slamming into each other. There's like a 50 car pileup.
It's a fucking pile up.
No, it's
to cross the
two
road.
pileups. Everyone is dead on both sides of the road, aside from the path forward that you needed to take. You're like, damn, I'm really glad I stopped that. I slowed that car down to avoid accident and injury. And then you keep running.
Dude, the whole game carries this energy throughout, right? When you're going to space, your spaceship explodes and you have to get on a different ship to go to another ship because that ship explodes.
We're not there yet.
We don't have to go through the whole plot, right? That's like I feel like they get the idea. But
fine.
in general, there's just explosion and you go to another ship and there's another explosion there.
I want
the ships
to talk about
explode.
two things, though. I want to talk about two things.
Okay.
First thing I want to talk about the carcass. And then,
The carcass?
and then I want to talk about the thing you put together. And then I want to talk about the moon.
The moon. Oh,
so the
fuck.
first thing, the carcass, there's a giant frozen carcass of the biggest like monster ever, right? And you're like, and then your first quest when you see it is to heat it up on the frozen planet to get samples. And you're like, Bisley and I just look at each other. We're like, it's going to come alive. It's just going to come alive and it's going to eat the scientist who wants to examine it. We don't even know why she wants to do this. It's going to eat her. We heat it up. It starts pulsing, doesn't come alive. Oh, phew, I'm sure that won't happen. We look at each other. Yes, it will though.
yeah.
And then the entire building will explode, and then it'll chase after us, and then it will explode. So we heat it up. We go inside. We shoot probes into its heart, and then it has like shadow beasts chasing us from inside of it or something.
The fucking ridiculously hard mission where you have to kill the shadow beast.
Yeah,
inside
the shadow
of it.
beast inside of it. And then the entire time, while you are literally in this living thing that is sending shadow beasts after you, you have this fucking woman in your ear who says, at least it's not alive, as the walls are like pulsating.
She says it so many times.
You then like go out of it, you exit it, and we're like, oh, maybe it doesn't come alive. And then it comes alive.
And it comes out.
Of course.
Pretty much.
It comes alive. The thing that you heat up and jump-started, it comes alive. And I believe it eats your ex-wife's new boyfriend, which means that she now has an opening. And you walk up to her and say, sorry about that, and then you two get together.
Wait, no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. No, your ex-wife's new boyfriend gets shot by you because he tries to kill you.
Oh, he tries to kill you because he works with EarthGov! He works with
EarthGov! Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
get back with your ex-wife.
You
Yeah,
get
you
back
do.
with your ex-wife.
After killing her husband.
You just in
Pretty
time,
much.
just in time to go downstairs. And when I say downstairs, I do of course mean to the center of the planet where there is an alien civilization. You know, sure, that's pretty par for the course.
Of course, yeah.
Also, there's a cult because Dead Space.
There's a cult. Yeah, that never got brought up again.
That
They just
never
showed
got
up.
brought
They
up
just showed
again.
up.
There was just like a ritual like killing in this
Okay,
fucking
wait, hang
center.
on. There's one other thing I thought about. The main antagonist, this like EarthGov guy that just keeps showing up, literally materializes out of your field of view, and then as you look over is there. So what happens is like you put together a piece of the clue. It's like an Indiana Jones movie, right? Where you put together a piece of the clue. You have a flashback, and then you unflashback, and he's literally staring at you with like a flashlight in your eyes. He's like, put the gun down, put the gun in. You're like, I was flashing back. Did I just like not have vision? And he's got like a gun to your girlfriend's head. And then of course, every single time that he appears as well, you're like not gonna get me this time because he never shoots you. You shoot his thugs and then like twist his arm and he runs away into a hallway. This happens like three times.
Every single time.
Three times until the ending where it happens in front of this
on.
big altar.
Oh wait, you want to do the altar part? Okay, because I got there. The ending is the best
No.
part, I think.
You talk about the ending. So he's got your girlfriend again for the 5th time. He's got a gun to her head for the 5th time. This is like the 5th time you could break out of it, and this is the time at the very climax of the game that your character decides, you know, I'm gonna give this guy what did the character say? Like Isaac literally has something that ends the world in his hands if the guy uses it. And your character, player 2, looks at Isaac and says, there's more than just one kind of right. And then you give the guy like the nuclear detonation codes to end the fucking world.
But it's
To
not the
save your
nuclear
girlfriend.
detonation codes. No. To save your girlfriend, you gave him the artifact that allowed him to awaken the alien moon. The moon that is alive, and you have to kill it. And the final boss fight is with the moon. You have to kill the moon.
Yeah, the moon tries to eat you. The moon tries to eat you. So, as you guys might know as well, I ran this convergence thing, which was absolutely batshit off the walls. And Bisley, the entire game, was comparing this to convergence because shit just kept like blowing up and like just like shit, crazy shit just kept getting thrown in. He was like, man, this is like an episode of Convergence. And I was like, come on, man, no, it's not. And when you discover the moon, Isaac looks up at the moon and says, I fucking quote, the moon is convergence. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Also, Jesus Christ, Bisley was right.
I died so I was crying. I was on the floor or some shit. I could not take the fact that it said the moon is convergence after we had compared it to convergence the whole time.
So anyway, you kill the moon by shooting it a lot, and then it falls on you, and it cuts to your girlfriend in a spaceship, and she literally says, that sucked. But they did it, and then she flies off into the distance.
She flies away.
And then the final
scene
Dead
of the
Space
movie,
game.
or the game.
Oh, the game.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the whole
That's
game
it.
right there.
That's it.
Man, guys, it sounds like this game didn't have any dead space.
It was all dead. And it was
Completely unrelated. I'm gonna start drinking now. I'm gonna take up drinking.
God. I'm your host, Slime Skull. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. Grizzly, Condi, Bisley, was great to have you on this one.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm your host, Bisley.
I never
I
wanna
think
come
we're gonna
back.
wrap it up there. Thank you so much, Condi, Grizzly, and Slime for coming on the show.
Yeah,
Really
No,
appreciate
not a
it.
problem. Not a single problem.
No, don't invite me again. Anyway, I've been your host, Condi. Thank you, Bisley, Grizzly, and Slimesicle for coming on today. It's been so good. Hopefully, I'll see you again sometime.
Hope not.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this,
Bye, guys.
this was a podcast.
Take care. Thank you.
See ya.